H2O, also known as hydrogen oxide or better known as water, is an inorganic, tasteless, transparent, odorless, and nearly colorless chemical substance. H2O is the chemical formula for water and is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, and as well it can exist in many states including solid, liquid, and gas. Water hardness is the amount of dissolved calcium and magnesium located in your water, and there's always a scale to it, so it can differ to how much of those minerals are located. The reason why hard water is so harmful to the environment is because the minerals that are located inside of it, as a result of them being eroded through the cycle of water, is that these minerals want to become hard again, which causes them to bond with anything that they come in contact with. We see the effects hard water can have. Like I said in another clip, there's calcium located in most hard waters, which means that if you ever try to turn on the tap and you don't find a lot of flow of water, you might want to check your piping system, and sometimes you might find a buildup of calcium, which does not allow the water to flow through. There are ways to better the quality of your water, which is by softening it, and this is called water softening. As the water travels through the softening tank, ion exchange beads replace the calcium and magnesium ions, and now the water is soft. Now I'm going to be showing you an experiment that you can all do at home, and the only thing you really need is a bar of soap, and with this you can test to see if your water is either hard or soft by how it reacts with the soap. Besides the soap, which I mentioned you needed in the last clip, you also need 2 pots. One of them I titled bottled water and the other one I titled filtered water, and then 2 waters of your choice, and like how I'm labeled the pots, this is my bottled water and here's my filtered water, and also a measuring cup. You can measure how much you want. I'm measuring 4 cups of each, and now you can get started with the experiment. So now that you have everything you need, you can start. So by first you pour, for me it's the bottled water, into the pot that has the label bottled water. And then next you want to measure 4 cups, like how I did for the bottled water, of the filtered water. And then pour it in the other pot. And now after you're done that, you take your soap and you put it in the water and just kind of move it around. Look, this is what I'm doing. I'm taking the soap and I'm just kind of moving it around there. And keep doing this for about a minute. As you can see, while moving the soap around in the bottled water, the water is now becoming cloudy. After you're done moving the soap around in your bottled water, you move on to your filtered water and do the same thing. As you can see, bubbles are starting to form as I move the soap around, which did not form when I was doing the same to the bottled water. Take a look at the results and see that the bottled water, the water is still very murky, but in the filtered water, it's so clear. You can still see the soap even if I press it down to the bottom. But in the bottled water, if we push it down, you can barely see it. I'm gonna pour my filtered water out and see if anything unusual has happened. Things left behind, no residue at the edges. But now let's take a look at the bottled water. So as you can see, around the edges, there's soap residue still left. So like I mentioned previously, the hardness of water is determined to how much minerals are still located in it, and these minerals come from when in the water cycle, after the water comes from the rain and makes its way to bodies of water, it erodes minerals like calcium. And when in the experiment I put the soap in the bottled water, the calcium from the water and the sodium from the soap mixed and created a single displacement, and that's what created the scum that you find around the pot. According to the bottled water used, it shows that there is 97 ppm located in this bottle. When referring back to the chart that is up right now, you can see that the bottled water I used in this experiment is moderately hard. I hope you learned something new and something that you can take away from this presentation. Thank you for watching. Bye.